LeBron James, one of the greatest to ever play the game of basketball, defied age and father time by putting up monstrous numbers despite nearing the twilight of his career. Consistently puts up incredible numbers and shatters records on a regular basis. But what's his secret? How does the oldest player in the league remain one of the most dangerous on the court? How has he managed to evade major injuries and display a remarkable ability to recover faster than the norm? At his age, players typically retire or experience significant declines in performance, but LeBron remains an anomaly. Let's examine the timeline of events surrounding LeBron's career that seem to point to a certain conclusion. Back when LeBron joined the league, there wasn't much speculation about his physical abilities. He was young, he was a physical specimen. But then, the Miami era happened, and immediately, people began to question what they were seeing. His muscle gain, his incredible recovery time, and his ability to play night in and night out with almost no rest. Like usual, people assume the worst. Steroids. For NBA players, there are basically three major ways to enhance your physical performance: steroids, EPO, and HGH. In Miami, LeBron became more than just a freak of nature. He became suspiciously inhuman. He gained 25 pounds of almost pure muscle, and he just didn't look the same. He only missed 14 games on the 4 seasons with Miami. And this is where eyebrows began to raise. Some of the effects of HGH include muscle gain, hair loss, and cramping. The NBA knew they needed to look further into this. Back in 2013, an investigation into a steroid clinic in Miami found that a man by the last name of Paul would come to pick up products for a man with the initials LJ. LeBron's initials are LJ, and his agent's name is Rich Paul. This is the same clinic that, in 2013, outed numerous MLB, NBA, and NFL players for their steroid use. Also, a lady that worked at the clinic, specifically their financial transfers, says that many of her coworkers are 100% sure that LJ was LeBron. But as much as you could connect the dots, this is all just speculation. However, this wasn't even the most suspect PED-related event in LeBron's career. Back in 2014, when LeBron rejoined the Cavs, you may recall him not looking or playing the same as years past. He had to cut all that weight he gained while in Miami and was back to 250 pounds. He said he felt better than ever. Yet, as the season got started, it was clear that he wasn't the same athlete. He wasn't as explosive or strong as he was one season prior. And that's pretty normal. Time goes along, athletes get slower, and you may find a way to get an extra hop in your step, such as losing weight. But it just so happens that around the same time period, the NBA was pushing to reform their testing on steroids and PEDs. It is speculated that LeBron had to fast and rid his system of all those performance enhancers he was taking over those past few years. Again, this is speculation, not fact. But then, during the middle of the season, LeBron took 2 weeks off while the Cavs were struggling to go back to Miami to revitalize and rejuvenate. It's possible that it's just a coincidence that LeBron went down to Miami in the middle of the season because he needed some mental and physical rest. However, this would be hard to believe since LeBron came back from the trip more explosive and energized than ever before. It just doesn't add up. Sure, LeBron spends $1.5 million on his body every year. Yes, he takes his health and wellness very seriously. But so do most professional athletes. Why is LeBron the only player that can play 82 games in his 15th season, lead the league in minutes played, average better numbers than he ever has in his entire career, and not sustain even a minor injury? There just seems to be a missing piece to this equation. A federal investigation in September of 2023 revealed some shocking information. While the investigation cleared LeBron of any wrongdoing, it found that his longtime friend and business associate Randy Mims had been dealing PEDs along with his former personal trainer, David Alexander, who had been working with LeBron during his tenures in Cleveland and Miami. This revelation brought renewed attention to the topic, raising more questions than answers. While LeBron himself was not implicated in the investigation, the mere association with individuals involved in PED distribution casts a shadow over his career. Some recent comments from retired NBA star Kevin Garnett and MMA fighter Chael Sonnen have added fuel to the fire, suggesting that there could be more to LeBron's longevity than meets the eye.
If the world understood what LeBron did, we have the same drug guy. If EPO matters, it's the reason LeBron takes it. It matters. EPO increases your red blood cells, which gives you endurance so you can play all game long. It's the king of performance enhancers.
Bronny get a bucket on Bron right now?
Yeah, he can get a bucket on Bron right now.
Nope.
Yeah, he can get a bucket.
No way. Nope.
Come on, that little dude explosive, bro.
He is, but you seen his dad? His dad on that balcony.
Yeah,
he on that new
he
juice.
ain't sliding like he used to.
Garnett hinted at LeBron using new juice from Balco, a reference to the infamous Bay Area laboratory cooperative that was at the center of a major steroid scandal in professional sports. Even if the NBA knew LeBron was on some sort of performance enhancement, it appears that they would not do anything about it. LeBron has surpassed superstar status. He is a sports icon. He brings in an absurd amount of revenue to the league, and he's everything you could want in a role model, a family man, a great leader, and teammate. This is further evidenced by the conspicuous silence from both the media and the NBA regarding any suspicions or investigations into LeBron's performance enhancement. It's as if they're willing to turn a blind eye to maintain the allure of their star player and the lucrative revenue streams he generates. But at the end of the day, does it really matter if LeBron James uses performance enhancements? Sure, it's a topic of intrigue, speculation, and debate. But in the grand scheme of things, when we sit down to watch a game, are we not entertained? LeBron's incredible athleticism, jaw-dropping dunks, and explosive performances on the court are what captivate most of us. Whether he achieves these feats through natural talent or with a little extra help becomes somewhat secondary. As viewers, we're here for the spectacle, the excitement, and the drama of the game. So, while the discussion surrounding PEDs in sports may continue, perhaps we can appreciate the entertainment value that LeBron James brings to our lives, regardless of how he achieves his greatness. When he eventually retires, the league will undoubtedly feel his absence, and it would never be the same. After all, LeBron's legacy transcends any controversy, and his influence on the game will be felt for generations to come. Hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time.